It is Wednesday, October 14th, 2020, and this is an update on the Three Gorges Dam and current events in China. We have three pieces of information to cover today, including a look at the live stream and the water level at the dam. Also, courtesy of Japan Times, Chinese app helps users bypass Great Firewall, then disappears. We also have some new tweets. Let's hop into it. And a brief caveat before today's video. While researching for these reports, I come across information from various sources. Just because I decide to include a piece of information doesn't necessarily mean that I agree with it. I like to let you decide for yourself. Moving on. And I see no need to break the routine, so first let's check in on the live stream from the dam. And the spillway angle camera is still up and running today. And now checking in on the side angle camera, it's still down. And now a look at the current water level at the Three Gorges Dam. The current water level is 171.55 meters. The current inflow, as usual, is not noted, and the current outflow is listed at 23,100 cubic meters per second. It is worth noting that these numbers are released by the CCP. And now a look at the 24-hour charts. Over the past 24 hours, the water level at the dam has fallen from 171.8 meters to 171.55 meters. Upstream at Kuntan, the water level is also slowly falling. It was 174.85 meters 24 hours ago and currently sits at 174.6 meters. And this comes courtesy of the Japan Times. Chinese app helps users bypass Great Firewall, then disappears. A Chinese app briefly gave the country's internet users access to long-banned websites like Facebook and Google, setting off speculation about the future of Beijing's censorship practices. The Tuber browser, backed by Chinese cybersecurity giant 360 Security Technology Inc., appeared to provide the nation's 904 million online users the ability to legally visit overseas websites and browse foreign social media. Chinese users hailed their newfound ability to pursue content from YouTube videos to Instagram photos without an illegal virtual private network or VPN. But the browser stopped functioning Saturday and disappeared from the mobile app store run by Huawei Technologies. It's unclear whether a government agency had ordered its removal. Presumably, the government heard about it and asked the stores to take it down, said Rich Bishop, Chief Executive Officer of App in China, a publisher of international apps in the Chinese market. Tuber's removal may have ended what many Chinese users saw as a state-sanctioned window to the wider internet arena. Beijing maintains rigid control over its internet sphere, requiring companies from Tencent Holdings to TikTok owner ByteDance to censor and scrub content critical of the government or its policies. Tuber's browser required mobile number registration, giving developers the ability to track activity because all smartphone numbers in the country are linked to unique Chinese identification. The app also censored certain results from the previously banned sites. A public relations employee at 360 Security declined to comment. Mainland Chinese commonly use VPNs to bypass the Great Firewall, the name given to the blockade of an array of foreign internet services from Gmail to Twitter that stood for over a decade. Beijing regularly cracks down on illegal VPN services, eliminating such apps from the stores of both Alphabet Inc.'s Android and Apple Inc.'s iOS. Before it was removed, Tuber was downloaded 5 million times from Huawei's App Store. It had been available for download since at least late September, according to online posts. There are numerous WeChat posts on it, and a reporter from state media outlet Global Times promoted the app in a Twitter post. Tuber was made available only for Android phones, according to its website. Tuber appeared to censor some content, including on YouTube. A search of President Xi Jinping's name in Chinese yielded only 7 video clips uploaded by 3 accounts claiming to be television stations. Searching for Xi's name in English yielded no results at all. Tuber users trying to access Google appeared to get directed to its uncensored Hong Kong site, a tactic the U.S. giant employed when it pulled its service from mainland China in 2010. The company had explored, but shelved under internal pressure, a project to create a filtered version of the app for users in the world's largest smartphone arena. Because of Google's internal politics, they don't want to make a China-compliant version, so there's a clear opportunity for someone to do that, said Bishop, but it's easier said than done. The parent company of Tuber's developer is controlled by billionaire and tech mogul Cho Hung-Wai, who delisted his security company, Kihu 360, from New York in 2016 and aligned himself with China's national interests. In May, the U.S. Department of Commerce sanctioned 2 of Cho's companies, among 24 entities it said posed national security concerns. Wang Weiyu, president of the Beijing-based think tank Center for China and Globalization, said he remained confident Chinese leaders will eventually open up cyberspace, to an extent. The Chinese Ministry of Foreign Affairs recently launched an initiative which promotes cross-border data flows, Wang said. It makes sense for Beijing to lift restrictions of some selected sites as a way to send out a positive signal to the international community. Thank you for watching this video. If you're finding it informative, please consider giving the channel a subscribe. And our last piece of information is a series of interesting tweets. And I think that's a good place to wrap up today's video. I hope that you found it informative, and check back soon for more content.